the Keto Queen. I think I have my Wi-Fi connected now. I hope you guys have had a great weekend. Man, lazy. Lord of mercy, I have been lazy. We haven't done anything today. I seriously still have pajama pants on. Just laying in the bed watching movies. I did not even read. Like, I have been that lazy. So I hope you guys have truly enjoyed the weekend. I thought it was going to be thunderstorming today. Apparently it ain't coming in until later tonight. So if I knew that, I would have begged my husband to grill for us tonight. But instead, we're making pork steaks that I love. But they're better on the grill, of course. So we're making some pork steaks and one of my favorite side dishes. It's so easy and delicious. I know a lot of people tell me they don't like Brussels sprouts, but I think it's just because you haven't had them the right way. So I'm going to show you an awesome recipe. You've got to trust me. You've got to try it out this week. And then let me show you these beautiful pork steaks. I just got them on a baking sheet. We topped them with salt, pepper, and some Flavor of God steak and chop seasoning. They look really good. I'm fixing to throw them into the oven. I've got my oven on 375. But I got to tell you about these Brussels sprouts, guys. Okay. I didn't have my first Brussels sprout until I was probably 40. And shame on me, but hey, I was just like any other kid. Like, I don't like green stuff, right? But when I went keto, I decided I was going to start tasting things I've never tried before. And the reason is because when I was cooking keto, I found that everything tasted so much better. So I thought, okay, I'm going to try some things different. And I had Brussels sprouts for the first time in my 40s. I had radish, the first time I ever ate a radish. For the first time I was 40. I mean, there are very few things that I ever ate growing up. My family grew up on potatoes and macaroni and cheese and rolls. Hey, Steve, how are you? So I tried these Brussels sprouts for the first time probably about a year ago. And I'm telling you, you might say you hate Brussels sprouts, but once you taste these, you're going to be a fan. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do to them right now. We started cooking up some bacon. So I crunched up some bacon or cut up some bacon in small pieces. And then we took that bacon grease, about 2 tablespoons of bacon grease, and 2 tablespoons of butter. And all we're doing is sauteing the Brussels sprouts. I cut them in half. We're sauteing the Brussels sprouts for just a few minutes with salt and pepper. You don't want to cook them all the way through to get them really soft, but you want to cook them for a few minutes. We're going to transfer these over to a baking dish after we add a few more ingredients. Super simple, delicious. Trust me, you've got to try these Brussels sprouts. All right, let me stick these. Oh my gosh, Harley said he was going to come back for scraps. Harley is my new little brother. My mom and dad got him a little puppy this weekend, and oh my Lord, he is the cutest thing in the world. He just come up here a while ago, and he couldn't help but stay out of my lap. I'll have to post 2 pictures. He loves me more, Dad. All right, so these are the pork steak. Fixing to throw them in the oven real quick. Give me a second, and we're just sauteing these Brussels sprouts. I'll be right with you. Oh. And those pork steaks were pretty thick, so we're probably going to cook them for a good 20-25 minutes. And look at, these smell so good. You know, a lot of people will come into your house and smell cabbage or Brussels sprouts and go, ooh, but I'm telling you, these are fire. Who loves Brussels sprouts? If you love Brussels sprouts, give me some hearts. If you've never tried them, in the comments say never tried them. I want to know truly what all adults out there have not tried Brussels sprouts, because I just laughed at myself when I tried them for the first time and thought, man, these are good. I can't remember if Dad tried these one Sunday or not. He's very picky too. I can't remember if you tried these, Dad. The Brussels sprouts, the creamy garlic Brussels sprouts. All right, let me get me a bacon dish that I'm going to transfer these to so I can have that prepared. We're fixing to run into the ingredients, only a few things needed. Hey, Bonnie. Yay, I got some hearts. I see Jeremy on here. Janet has never tried them. Janet, I promise you're going to love this recipe. When I get my plate fixed after dinner, I'm going to post the recipe to these awesome Brussels sprouts, and you'll have to try them. Hey, Pam, Tiffany, Angie, Nancy. Hey, guys. I see Haley on here. Polly, I hope you guys have had a great lazy weekend like I have. I'm telling you, lazy. Lord, I don't think I've ever been this lazy. I haven't put makeup on all weekend long. Even for date night last night, I didn't put makeup on. I have just been beyond lazy. Man, these are smelling good. So you'll see, these are turning just a little bit brown. I cut them in half. We're sauteing them in butter and about 2 tablespoons of bacon grease. I've got my bacon grease over here to the side. I've got salt and pepper on them. That's all we've got on there so far. And they're smelling and looking fabulous. All right, let me get me a bacon dish out. Pam says that she's having Pam seared Alaskan steaks. Ooh, Pollock steaks with Creole garlic butter sauce, steamed asparagus, mushrooms with keto dressing. She is going all out. Pam, you have not been lazy today. That sounds amazing. What else is everyone else having? Angie says she's never tried them, but she's never tried them like that. She says she's had them fried with bacon, and they are great. Yes, they are. So I can't wait for you to try these creamy garlic Brussels sprouts. All right, I'm gonna turn this down just a minute. We're fixing to add our next ingredient. Let's just go ahead and do that. So we're gonna add garlic at this point. You can do garlic powder, garlic salt. I'm gonna see if I have any real garlic. I think I have. So I do have some minced garlic, so I'm gonna use my minced garlic. If you don't, just use garlic powder. Somebody says no, no, no. Kimberly says no, no, no. Kimberly, I promise you're gonna have to try them. So good, I promise you I'm not steering you wrong. Sorry, I'm making a lot of noise. If you like Brussels sprouts, give me some hearts. Give me some more hearts. I am not steering you wrong. This is so good. So you guys know I love garlic, so more the better. You can be really stingy with the garlic if you want to. Try to use it all. Alright, I'm going to saute this garlic in here just for a couple of seconds, and then we're going to add our next ingredient. You only need a few things for this recipe, which of course is what I love. I see a lot of hearts coming. Everybody loves Brussels sprouts. That's so exciting. Let me show you what I've got going over here in my air fryer. The next ingredient is heavy cream. We're going to do some heavy cream to make that cream. Now, I want to tell you, be cautious about your heavy cream. The recipe calls for 1.5 cups. I only do a 1/2 cup at a time. Because if you get it too thin, it's going to take too long to thicken up, or you're going to have to use xanthan gum or a thickener to thicken it. And I don't like the texture of xanthan gum. So I only do a 1/2 cup at a time. I can add some more, but once you add too much, you're kind of screwed. So I'm just going to let this cook just for a second. You'll see it's not lots, but it's good. Look at that. Man, it's going to be good. I actually think I'm going to add just a little bit more. A little bit more. Just do a 1/2 cup at a time. This is a half cup. half a half. All right, let me show you what I got going over here in the air fryer. We haven't got it turned on yet, but my son has been begging for cabbage in the air fryer. So I've got my cabbage cut, salt and pepper to put some olive oil on it. When I get ready, I'm going to put this on 375 and bake it for about 15-20 minutes. When it's almost done, I think I'm going to put some Parmesan cheese and little bacon bits on there. I think it's going to taste delicious. I got pork steaks in the oven. They're just now starting. We'll cook them for about 20 minutes, which is a perfect timing for the Brussels sprouts, because we're going to cook this cream down just a little bit, get a little thick. So you guys know we got salt, pepper, butter, bacon grease, and garlic. Just added a little bit more than a 1/2 cup of heavy cream to cut this down just a little bit. Look, I forgot to cut one. I found one I didn't cut. All right, somebody's here. We take this one out and cut it. Someone is here. Here, which is my son and his girlfriend, so I'm going to only be on here for a couple more minutes. So you'll see this is really starting to thicken up. It's starting to thick. See how it's thickening? So this is perfect. If you want a little bit more cream, go ahead and put you a little more in there now, but I'm good with this. So what we're going to do now is add a little bit of that bacon. Not a whole lot, unless you love bacon like me. I might put all of it. I'm going to keep just a little bit for my cabbage. All right, we're going to stir in our bacon. Get it stirred in there really good, and then we're fixing to transfer it over to our baking sheet. This is how easy this recipe is. It's already done. All right. Oh. Whew, Lord, it's hot. All right, so you see I don't have tons of cream in this. It's not really, really creamy, but as it cooks, it's going to get a little creamier. If you wanted more, you could have added more. I like mine to Brussels sprouts. This, and that is mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese. Not sure what's going on with the internet. You don't have to put a lot. You can do as much or as little as you want. Just a little bit of mozzarella. little bit of Parmesan. It goes in the oven. It's gonna go in the oven for about 20-25 minutes until it's really good and cheesy. It's already cooked. You didn't cook the Brussels sprouts all the way through in the skillet because we know they're gonna bake. But you wanna cook them for a good 5-6 minutes on the skillet and then transfer them over to the baking so it can cook there. Mom says Harley was laying in my lap when my video started and he woke up. Oh, he loves me already. Justin just got here, Mom, so wake him up and bring him over here. I want Justin and Aaron to meet our new family member. Hey, Hannah, how are you? Wendy, I hope you guys have had a great lazy weekend like I have. I mean, it's been beyond lazy. We're making an easy dinner. We've got some creamy Parmesan Brussels sprouts, or creamy garlic Brussels sprouts. We've got air fried cabbage that my son's been begging for. So I've got some cabbage cut up over here in my air fryer. And we put it olive oil, salt, and pepper. I'm going to put a little bit of Parmesan and bacon bits on there. And then I got pork steaks in the oven as well. So it's going to be a super easy dinner. And let me go ahead and put this in so we can get it good. This thing is not connecting. I'm having a hard time with my internet anyway. All right, guys. I hope you have a fabulous night. If I can, send me a message. Bye.